welcome back to the 18th Hartsfield-Jackson airport update. Sorry for not uploading these in a while. I've just been hanging out with friends, really, on my PC stuff. And also, it's been my birthday, so I've been doing that kind of stuff. And I don't know, I've just been relaxing pretty much. But anyway, let's get into this. So in front of us here we have a UPS Boeing 747-400. He arrived in from Louisville, and he's been heading back out to Louisville. 777-300. He arrived in from Tokyo this morning, and he's been heading to Newark for maintenance. Right next to him, here we have a JetBlue Airbus A320. He's been heading over to San Juan, and then he's going to be coming back to Hartsfield-Jackson with a stop in Nassau. Over here, we have Aeromexico Boeing 7878. He arrived in from Mexico City this morning, and he's been heading back out to Mexico City. Next to him, we have an American 777-300. He arrived in from Dan Bay this morning, and he's been heading out to Los Angeles. And finally, for the international terminal, here we have a Caribbean Airlines Boeing 737-800. He arrived in from Port of Spain, and he's been heading back out to Port of Spain. Here you have a Delta A350. He arrived in from Beijing this morning. He's been heading out to Seoul. Next to him, we have a Delta Airbus A321. He arrived in from Dallas, and he's been heading back out to Dallas. Next, for the Delta planes, here we have a Delta 777-300. He arrived in from New York JFK this morning, and he'll be heading out to Anyway, he's going to hang out to Sao Paulo. Now, for the last of the Delta aircraft, here we have a Delta 737-800. He arrived in from Dallas, and he's been hanging out to Cleveland Hopkins. In front of him, in the final for this area, we have a British Airways Boeing 747-400. He arrived in from London Heathrow this morning. He's been hanging back out to London Heathrow. Here we have a Canadian governmental 777. He arrived in from Winnipeg, and he's been heading back out to Winnipeg. Behind him, we have a Frontier Airbus A320. He's going to hang out to Denver after the Canadian governmental 777. Now, right behind him, we have a private jet, a Learjet 45. He will be heading out to Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. Behind them, we have a FedEx 777. He arrived in from Memphis this morning, and he's going to be heading out to Ontario. Now over here, we have an Alaska Boeing 737-800. He arrived in from Seattle late last night, and he's been sitting here, and he's going to be sitting here for another 3 hours before he will depart back out to Seattle. Next to him, we have a Southwest Boeing 737-800. He arrived in from Chicago Midway. He's going to hang back out to Chicago Midway. Here we have a Hawaiian 777-300. He will be heading out to Honolulu. And finally, for this update, here we have a Blue Angel C-130. He's going to hang out to Pensacola after doing training around here. And that does conclude this airport update. I hope you did enjoy. As always, leave subroots in the comments. And cue the blooper reel of me doing this segment. Over here, just about to pull onto the runway after departure of a Saudi at 777. Here we have a Canadian governmental 777. He arrived in from Winnipeg this morning, and he's been hanging back. Here we have a hang back out to Winnipeg. In the final Delta plane, here we have a Delta 737-800. He arrived in from Hartsfield-Jackson this morning, and he's going to hang out back out to Hartsfield-Jackson. I want to welcome.